Okay, so the 2008 Boys Academy. The first thing I would say about these group of young men is I think we've got 15 out of 17 boys on the squad here tonight. So I think that speaks volumes in regards to how close of a group these guys are and what a great bunch of individuals we have. These boys obviously are coming to the end of their youth soccer career, but it's been an amazing ride for these guys. I think last year we had the Banquet before the State Cup final. So last year they were State Cup champions, so big round of applause for that. And I just want to read off a couple of things about this team. Since their inception as a team, they have been to 6 State Cup quarterfinals, 4 State Cup semi-finals, 2 State Cup final appearances, 1 which we won, and obviously 1 State Cup championship. Additionally, they have also got to the quarterfinals of the National League 3 times, 2 National League semi-finalists, and 1 regional final appearance, which, you put that together, is an unbelievable achievement for a team. So big round of applause for that. This year, because obviously they're U18, U19, some of the boys that have been on the team for many years potentially didn't want to play this year because it's senior year and they decided chose against it. And we lost a couple of boys to different things as well. And I think going into it as a coach and as a team, we were a little bit worried at first, but I honestly can say, as a coach, I've never had as much fun with a group of individuals, but it wasn't just having fun, we had an incredible team. I think after 3 years I've been looking at the coach these guys, they played some of the best soccer I've seen, and it's been a fantastic journey. We lost in the State Cup semi-final this year, unfortunately, to the eventual winners. And the biggest disappointment about that, we played them a week later and we beat them convincingly a week later. So this team has an unbelievable ability, but not so much that. They have a unique togetherness, and it's been an absolute privilege, to coach them. So a big round of applause for the kids. So moving forward, we're going to do the awards. So we're going to start this time. So we're going to start with the attacking player of the year this year. So very fortunate with this team, we've had a lot of kids that can score lots of goals, and probably in all the years we've been together as a team, probably we've scored as many goals as we had in the past. 3 or 4 kids have just put the ball in the back of the net. But the attacking player of the year this year is not the person who scored the most goals or had the most assists. The attacking player for me was what drove us forward as a team. We were so much more offensive because we moved him from a different position into an attacking position. And like I said, he drove the team forward. And most attacks were started with his ability to work from back to front and really push the team to a higher position. He also had the ability to score goals, and fortunately I have 1 more year of him left in high school. So our attacking player of the year this year is Adam Burley. Okay, so the unique thing about this award is obviously it's a Defensive Player of the Year award, but arguably, as a defender, this kid could have actually won the most Attacking Player of the Year award as well. So as soon as I said that, everyone knows who it is. This young man in the last 3 years has gone from, I'll be honest with you, like the 3rd centre-back to the most prominent player on one of the most prominent players on the team. He's become a leader over the last year and a half, but he also has come up with some great goals. I want to say he's got 11 goals this year as a defender, and not just as a defender, as a centre back. We've changed his position from an outside back to centre back. I think he thinks he's a centre forward. He keeps telling me he is, but he's not going to play there next year at high school, sorry. But the defensive player of the year, there's only one man that could have got this. Ollie Pogosky. Okay, so the coach's player of the year. Now, unfortunately, he's not here tonight. I tried to get him out here, but he had to work. I remember watching this team a couple of years ago, before I took over them, and I just did not understand why he started on the team, or why he was actually, to be honest, why he was in the team. And that's not a disrespectful thing to say about him, because once you work with this kid, you realise how important he is to this team. He does everything so well. He defends, he attacks, he comes up with great goals. He's just a workaholic. He's a great kid, and I'm really proud to say that he's going to continue his soccer career at Rochester University. So unfortunately not here tonight, but I'm so glad that my first impression was the wrong impression, because he is one of the best players this team has. And the coach player of the year is Christian Gaten. And our last award, obviously, is the Players Player of the Year award. And obviously this is probably the most prestigious award because it's voted by them, who they feel has been, you know, the best player for their team. This young man has had an outstanding year, or maybe 2 years or 3 years. He's gone from a quiet, shy kid to a kid actually you can communicate with, and he brings the best out of other people. He's starting to become a leader, not so much with his vocal side of it, but with his actions. He's our top goal scorer, top assist maker, and I can't think of a more deserving person. So the Players Player of the Year this year is Jake Sweet. And so this is the 2008 Academy team. Before they leave the stage, obviously 2 or 3 of them are going to graduate, which we'll talk later on about. But it's an immense team, but also not just them. I think a team is a reflection of the parents, and a big round of applause to all the 2008 parents, or 2008-9 parents of years.
That's right, parents. That's right, parents.
I cannot be proud of any team I've coached over the last 25 years and these boys this year. So a big round of applause to 2008 boys. Okay, so up next.
You want to jump in here, Ian? Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Tino, Jake. Jake? I'll start with Jake. Jake has been with the club since he was 8? 6. Something like that, right. And Tino joined us 3 years ago. What I would say about these 2 young men, and Christian as well, Christian's been in the club a long time, unfortunately not here. 3 of the most special kids I've been fortunate to coach. Not just in their skills and their ability, but the personalities. I'll start with Tino. Tino has a little bit of me in him. He thinks he's a comedian, and he's not very funny. He thinks he can cover the distance, but he can't. And he can play multiple positions because he's not very good at any of them. No, on a serious note, he is absolutely brilliant. Great player. On a serious note, he can play multiple positions because he's so smart. Intelligent player. And this last year, he's become a leader on the team because he just makes everyone around him better. and that's an amazing attribute to have as an individual and as a player. It's been so much fun watching him grow. First year, he was in and out of the team. Second year, he really started to cement himself, and this final year, he's stepped up because he was short of defenders. He could play a centre back, centre midfield, and he just made everyone else around him better. And like I say, he's a bit of a comedian, and I'll probably give the microphone to him. He wants to say a few words in a minute. Joking. And then we got Jake Sweet. Like I said, Jake's been with the club since he was started at rec soccer, right? I think I was told in his first couple of years he helped as a goalkeeper. Is that true? You played a little bit of goal? And he's become one of the best forwards in the state. I was fortunate to have him as a high school player as well. I think he was probably the most productive as a high school player on a very, very, very good team. And over the last 2-3 years, I think he's been the most productive player in regards to goals and assists on the team. Jake is moving on to play at Kalamazoo College. I know it's a great achievement. I know the parents are very proud, and I'm very proud to see that happen. I know Tino also had offers to play at college, but he's chosen a different direction, which is a testament to this team, as I spoke about before. They're a great team. And also Christian, who's not here tonight, is also moving on to play at college. He will be joining Rochester University. So the level of the team and the talent obviously shows with these boys, but it's been an honour to have you part of this club, and I'm so proud of you boys, and I hope nothing but good things for you in the future. So big round of applause for our seniors, please. And we have a little bit of a gift for you guys. Now, like I said, I have my glasses on, so I might give you the wrong ones, so if I give you the wrong ones, just give it back. A little gift for each of you. After that one's yours, and that one is yours. So, 2000, what year are you? 26 seniors. Big round of applause, please. It's changed in the last few years. Originally, our founder of the club, Bruce Ricardo, this award was based on the service he gave us over the years, and basically it's for the player that's given the most to the club over the last few years. We changed the name of this award because, unfortunately, I think it was 7 or 8 years ago, we lost one of our players in an unfortunate accident. A very sad moment, but the guy emphasised in everything what we try as a club ourselves, everything in our staff to be. He was always smiling, he was happy, he loved playing soccer, and it made us proud to rename that award. And basically what the award is, it's the club player of the year that really brings on everything you guys do as parents, ourselves as coaches, and it's the person that we feel that's made the club better, made his team better, and in general just our club player of the year. And obviously we named the Jeffrey Banquet Award. But this year's recipient is Jake Sweet.